Hey there, I'm Roxanne Avalon, and on today's show, we are taking you to the Detroit Auto Show. But like via this show, that way you actually don't have to spend any time whatsoever in Michigan because hey, let's face it, who wants to be in Michigan? No one, not even the people who are there right now. Now we're going to be taking a look at some of the cars that were unveiled this week, including the 2014 Corvette Stingray, one of my personal favorites, as well as the BMW 4 Series Coupe. And we're also going to give them the props they deserve to all the cars who won the 2013 North American Car and Truck of the Year Award. Stick around, this is Inside Cars. All right, let's get the big news out of the way before you click on one of those other car shows. No, don't do it. Oh. Okay, cool, you're still here. All right, well, Chevy has released its 2014 Corvette Stingray to show off to the world, and let me tell you, this car is beautiful. I love it. Now, this model looks like the current model actually had sex with the Camaro, and they had like this gorgeous little baby, which is the Corvette Stingray. Oh, the angels were singing. Okay, anyway, getting off track. Now, this car has a rear tail section which looks very similar to the Camaro, as well as an interior which has been completely overhauled to look just as flashy and fancy as anything else you would expect to come out of Italy, including short little men with fabulous mustaches. Mwah! Anyway, buyers are going to have a choice of a 6-speed automatic transmission, or a 7-speed manual, boom, and also a price tag, which is pretty hard to deny, starting out at just $55,000, which, if you ask me, is worth every penny that I don't have. Now, BMW also revealed their latest offering at the show, which was the BMW 4 Series Coupe. Now, it says that the 4 is going to replace the 3 Series, obviously, because 4 is way better than 3, hinting that the 3 is going to stay in 4-door territory. Now, we're not sure what transmission or engine is powering the 4, but we're guessing it's going to be something to do with what's powering the 3, but hopefully better, obviously, because it's newer. Moving on, Detroit may have been dominated by the 2014 Corvette Stingray. I mean, let's face it, it is a dominant car. Now, this is the car maker's newest subcompact class, which they are hoping to target younger buyers with, and they're calling it a 4-door coupe. What? A 4-door coupe? Okay, someone refresh my memory, because I always thought that coupe meant 2-door. So how could you have a 4-door, 2-door? What? Someone explain this to me, please. Anyway, the car is starting out at about $30,000, which is making it the cheapest Benz on this side of the Atlantic. And boy, do I love cheap Benzes. I love cheap Benzi. To infinity and beyond. Well, not really. We're just talking about the car, Infiniti, which debuted its Q50 at the show, which is set to replace the G37, which was actually the brand's entry model. Now, this car has caused a little bit of confusion because basically, I guess now Infiniti is going to be naming everything in their new line starting with a Q. I think it's only confusing because it sucks. I guess all the other car companies took the cool letters like Z and X and F. Now they're stuck with Q, which makes me think of Quincy, which is a stupid name. Unless Quincy, you're a subscriber, then I love that name. Keep subscribing. Now, the Q50 kind of makes up for its lame name with some impressive tech, including an adaptive steering system, as well as a lane departure warning. Okay. It's also going to be one of the most aerodynamic sedans on the market, and all of this is kind of making me think that this is an airplane because all I heard in this sentence was aerodynamic and departure. We are ready for takeoff. Now, aside from all of this, there was also a ton of other exciting debuts and premieres at the show, including VW, which is on their hottest sales year since the 70s. Way to go, little bug. Now, they released a 3-row crossover called Cross Blue, and Nissan also premiered their newest tiny little budget-priced, oddly named Versa Note. Nissan, if you don't get on track with your names, we're gonna have a serious problem. Shape up! Now, Jeep was also bringing out the big guns and showing off its brand new Grand Cherokee, which is, interestingly enough, optionally diesel powered. And former head honcho of GM, Bob Lutz, gave us his solution on how to improve the Fisker Karma Corvette powered Destino. Well, here's a solution from Roxanne Avalon. Make someone else make the car, because Fisker sucks. And to end on a strong note, Lincoln also debuted its brand new MKC, which was supposed to show us a new and improved side of Lincoln that we had never yet seen before. But we're gonna bring it to you straight, Lincoln. This new car looks exactly as old and as stale as the people who are driving them. Sorry. And finally, we are giving props to the Ram 1500 and Cadillac ATS for winning North America's Car and Truck of the Year award. Now, the Ram 1500 was more of an update, really, and pretty much won by default because it was the only truck in the finalists. All right. And anyway, Cadillac, nice work, because the ATS is the newest and smallest car in the luxury category. And it pretty much went bumper to bumper with BMW's 3 Series and Audi's A4, but it beat all of them. And a shout out to one of you guys who commented on an earlier video telling me that my sense of humor is too white. Check this out. Cadillac grills, Cadillac mills. Check out the oil on my Cadillac spills. Well, enough about the Detroit Auto Show. It's time to take a look at our distracted driver of the day. Ah, yes, gotta love the streets of LA. Well, guys, that wraps it up for today. Our time together is over. No! Well, just until tomorrow. Make sure you like our video, subscribe to our channel, and of course, leave us some comments about what your favorite part of today's show was. Obviously, it was my rap. Duh. I'm Roxanne Avalon, and I'll see you next time right here on Inside Cars.